Radical.
Welcome to part one of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for January 31st through February 6, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Jeff Brister. Also, I don't really buy that these NFL games are being scripted. Tom Brady wouldn't have been booted in the divisional round if that were the case, I think. Yeah, there's an argument that you make. I get it. You know, the best scripting would have been, but I mean, I'm not writing the NFL. They are. The best scripting would have been Tom Brady takes on Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl. And Joe Burrow beats Tom Brady, becomes the new Tom Brady, passing of the torch. That would be the story. Maybe that's not the story they want to go with. Maybe that got some plans for Matt Stafford. Maybe they want him to win the Super Bowl. And then they have a revenge Super Bowl where Joe Burrow overcomes him next. You know, I don't know the long-term planning. Just like WWE, they push certain people, doesn't make sense maybe. They have some long-term plans for certain wrestlers, you know. What you have to look at is, like I said, the weird coincidences. Okay, so the Super Bowl's being played this year in LA. Okay, it's kind of weird that the Rams happen to be one of those teams. Last year, kind of weird that in Tampa Bay happened to be one of those teams. I mean, just look at that. Just one coincidence, like a bright neon light. You take that into effect with all these other things I highlight from just this season alone. Come on, man. It's scripted, Jeff. It's scripted. Philippe Anselmo Gemio. That rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Konami is bad because they sell a product? Now two guys who make hobby videos ask for money on the internet is a good thing? The world is lost. Yeah, I'm confused here. How is Konami evil and bad? I mean, they got some issues, sure. But how can any of these content creators speak out against Konami for wanting money and being greedy? I mean, they're selling a product. You know, granted, the Metal Gear Survive, $10 for a save slot or something like that. That's a bit greedy. But at least it's an item, it's something in a video game. What the hell is Jim Sterling and Angry Joe selling? What the hell are they selling? That's all you got to bring up to them, you know? That's all you got to bring up. Doesn't make any sense. Microtransactions, bad in video games, but our Patreons, you know, yeah, donate to us. That's great. Give us some money. Joseph Race. Personally, I think buying Western third-party studios are the main focus of the big two right now. Yeah, buying up the studios, gobbling them up. Now, one thing I think about is Call of Duty, how there's a lot of PlayStation fans and owners out there that were worried that Microsoft is not going to allow the PlayStation people to play Call of Duty. They had a statement that, you know, they will be doing that. Doesn't mean, though, that Call of Duty might get some extra early DLC on one platform. Possibly, yeah. There still might be advantages. But here's the thing. I'll quickly use this, okay? Let's say you have two tables. Two people are selling things at the tables. Well, one person is far more popular and getting more sales at the table. Sony is more popular than Microsoft. You know, just deal with it. That's how it is right now, right? Well, what happens is like, let's say they're all selling cookies. Well, the person that's not selling any cookies decides to go over and buy all the cookies. And they say, you know what? It's fine. You don't want to come to my table? I'm going to get some money off the dividend. I'm going to get some money off the dividends, some profits off of those cookies too. So I'm just chilling back like, hey, you know, if you buy Call of Duty on another platform, doesn't matter. I own Call of Duty. Dreamcast Lover. Don't know if you were already aware of this, but the guy is John McIntosh, the same guy behind Arnita Sarkeesian and the Feminist Frequency Video Scam. No surprise he's still scamming. Yeah, that was a Kickstarter set up by, I think, Arnita Sarkeesian in 2015. I didn't know that guy, the pop culture detective, was behind it. But apparently it made over $100,000 for 5 or 6 videos. You know, so yeah. I know a little bit about that, but not a whole lot. Just kind of weird that happens to be the same guy. Small world on YouTube, eh? Rune Mamba. I put black plates on my PS5 and it's the best looking console ever. I don't know why Sony went with white. It looks horrible in comparison. Well, I fail to believe that just black plates makes that the best looking console ever. I mean, there's some nice looking consoles. I mean, I recently talked about the all silver GameCube. I mean, I love the look of that console. It's still a little fugly, but the black plates make it look less fugly. Here's why I think they did that, Room Mamba. So you would go out and buy the black plates. Ah. Chunk 1G. I love retro collecting, but the sealed slash graded part of the hobby will never be anything I'm interested in. And yes, black folks get sunburns too. Laugh out loud. Well, thank you. I did not know that. So black folks do get sunburns. You know, I have fair skin, so I get sunburn a lot if I'm outside a lot. So it makes me feel better that black people also get sunburns and feel some of my pain, but not nearly as much. Yeah, I'm not into the sealed graded part of the hobby. I'm not. I currently have one sealed game, and whenever I get planning on playing it, I'm gonna unseal it, and that's Evil Within 2. That's my only sealed game there. You know, I might hold on to it for 50 years, and it might be worth $1,000,000 though. Never know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna play it eventually. AGT Comics brand. I have no idea what's going on with Jim Sterling. Okay, here's what's going on with Jim Sterling. Jim is Jim Stephanie Sterling. Okay, he calls himself a dirty trash girl. He dresses up like a female. I guess feels like a female. I'm not sure if he takes to D. I don't know. He might just actually dress up like that. I'm not sure. So what's going on with Jim Sterling is he's Jim Stephanie Sterling. Very simple. Very simple. Yeah. Troy Boko, the rage guys wear on you after a while. Yeah, the thing about the rage guys is they're angry, and then they're angry more, and then they're angry again. You know, they make a career out of being angry on YouTube. And you stop to think to yourself, okay, wait a second. If he's angry today and he's angry tomorrow and he's angry the day after that, is he just angry all the time? Or is, which would be sad if someone's just angry all the time? Or is he playing it up and just acting angry? Just stop thinking about like all these channels you go to. Wait a second. They're probably just acting angry. Red Strauss 97. Games are meant to be played. I agree. Break all the seals. Yes, that'd be hilarious, You know how to torture someone like Metal Jesus? Time to a chair. I'm not saying advocate doing this, okay? I'm just making a little joke, a little skit. Time to a chair and take all these sealed games. It could be new sealed games, maybe 10 or 12 copies of Darksiders or whatever with the red or black back. Go in front of him, show him the game, and tell him what you're going to do. Oh, no, not that one. I just got that one. And just start caressing the side of it, then take the sharp part of your, untrimmed nail and just scrape. No, what you're going to do. Don't break it. Oh, no. That's how to torture someone like MJR. And I'm not saying anybody should do that, okay? Just putting that out there. I could have went longer with that whole skit, but, Radical Rapid Fire. MMA. Mwah. But that doesn't explain how come Hill didn't turn on his jet speed and just bulldoze his way into the end zone. The goal line stop was part of a script for dramatic effect. Hill turned backwards and jumped into defender's arms. Someone should take that clip, the last 5 seconds, the scripted play from Mahomes to make that side pass to Hill. Somebody should put some dramatic, like, romantic music of him just jumping into the arms of the defender. Because he made it look like he was actually trying to do something, but he looks at the defender, jumps right at him. He doesn't try to go right. He could have went right on a slant a little bit, but he jumps right and tries to do a spin. Oh, it was great acting on Hill's part. But, the spin just kind of made it like, okay, come on. He's going to grab you, and he's going to hold you, and he's going to caress you, and he's going to tell you it's okay. That was great acting. Buddy. Yeah. Romantic music. That would really be funny in that scene. Yeah. The scripted scene. Joker 89. I remember people hating Cena because he used the same 5 moves of Doom. But now people are going nuts for Lesnar, whose only moves are the suplex and F5. Can someone explain to me how that works? Why does Lesnar get a pass because he was in the UFC? All he has to do is show up, an instant title match, forget about the build-up story and all that kind of stuff. Yes, the 5 moves of Doom. I think we had the slam down, then the you can't see me, then the 5 knuckle shuffle, then the F5. I'm missing out. That's four. There was a five. There was a setup. I think it might have been the shoulder tackle. I'm not sure, right? But that was at least a succession. If you played the WWE video games, that was like one of the ending successions, right? Well, there shouldn't be as much hate on Cena now because you look at who's on the top of the WWE. It's a part-timer who basically comes to the ring, waddles to the ring, and does two moves, and just looks angry. He looks angry. He's big and angry. He's slow, and he does lots of suplexes, and then he does the F5. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? So I think we should appreciate John Cena now more than ever. Also, Brock doesn't even talk on the mic. He barely even talks. So he's objectively, I think, one of the worst guys on top that there's ever been in the WWE. Like I said, he's a part-timer, and he's come down there doing two or three moves, and that's his entire matches basically. And years ago, I've seen footage to where he used to bust out like all different kind of moves. I think he did some drop kicks. He did this one terrifying looking. I think it was during the match with Kurt Angle. I believe he did a terrifying Kurt Angle or Eddie Guerrero, I forget. He did a terrifying shooting star press. I'm not talking about Kidman, little Kidman doing a shooting star press. I'm not talking about that other guy, I forget his name, doing a shooting star press. I'm talking about like a near 300-pound man doing a shooting star press. This guy was a beast in every sense of the word. So a lot of you that watch current Brock Lesnar matches, you owe it to yourself to watch his series with Kurt Angle. Some of the best series of matches you will ever see. Also, that match he had with Eddie Guerrero was pretty amazing.